Greetings, YouTube. Hope everybody's doing good. Before I get started, I want to mention that I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but for whatever reason, I have not been able to respond to any comments for the longest time. You know, I Googled the question, and it turns out that that's a problem with Safari and Internet Explorer and whatever. Somebody suggested I load Google Chrome, which is what I did, and now I can read and respond to messages. So last night I haven't been asleep, actually. I've been up since yesterday. But last night I did my best to respond to as many of the questions or as comments. You know, you guys know I like to respond to every comment if I can. And if I haven't responded to your comment, it's just that I missed it. You know, there was a lot build up when I was in Texas for the last 2 weeks. What I wanted to touch on today was, where's he going? Charlie? Chasing a snake or something. Anyways, what I wanted to touch on today was a situation I touched on in a video a long time ago, probably over a year ago, regarding silver and gold, you know, precious metals as a financial backup, you know, in the likely case of a collapse, whatever that collapse is, whether it's financial or civil unrest. I think it's all going to end up being a civil unrest situation, and I've talked about that before. But I want to just reiterate and also mention to some of the new people that may not have seen that other video, and I hope this wind is not going to be a nightmare. A lot of times I get home and I find that there's far too much fucking wind on the video. Charlie, come here. So I really want to encourage people, if you have not started to put together a stockpile of silver and maybe even gold to use during and after a collapse, I really recommend that you give it some thought. It's not for everybody, and I understand the arguments for and against it, but I have opted to get as much silver as I can and also some gold. And the way I did it was, I started off with, you know, the Kennedy $50 that are silver, and you know, I got a shitload of those, and where I found a lot of the good deals was on eBay. I'd go on eBay. I must have bought hundreds of these things, man, on eBay when the price gets down. Now, I must have bought hundreds for like $11, and at one point they were up to like $42. I mean, so you know, you don't want to watch it every day because it goes up and down, and besides, you're not buying the silver anyways as an investment so much as you are for the use after, you know, society melts down, after shit hits the fan. You're going to need to be able to pay for shit, you know, if you want to buy a fucking cow or buy some ammunition or whatever you need, you know. And you got to use a kind of currency that everybody recognizes, and that's why I prefer the Kennedy $50 as far as silver goes. And I think it's like 65 was the silver ones, 1965. But the other thing is too is I have really explored a lot of the commercial places that sell silver and gold, and my favorite is and I don't get anything for this. I'm just endorsing them because it's what I think they're the best. Is Merit. I go to Merit, which is based out in California. Charlie, come here. I go to Merit, and I've got a person there that works there who is really good. I mean, she alerts me when there's deals, and she is very efficient, doesn't rip you off. She explains shit to you. If anybody's interested in at least talking to her, send me a private message or whatever, and I'll give you her information, and you can give her a call. And you know, there's no pressure at all with her. She's one of us. She understands the whole prepping thing, and you know, won't rip you off. But it's a good place to buy gold. If you think that you don't have enough money to make it worth your while, I got to tell you, man, check out eBay. And, you know, if you bought, you know, 4 silver coins today, that's 4 silver coins that you didn't have yesterday. And you put those away. And then every now and again, you know, whenever you can afford, you know, buy them onesies and twosies, you know, off of eBay. Or if you want to spend a little bit of money. If you have enough money where you can spend a few $100, well, they're blowing shit up across the river. So fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole. But Charlie, come here. But yeah, if you got some extra money, listen. We all know that the dollar ain't going to be worth shit. It's already not worth shit. It's all a big fucking lie. It's all an electronic bullshit ripoff thing. Charlie, stay by Daddy. Come here. Look. Ugh. Come here. Go get it. Go get it. But yeah, man. I mean, and once that shit happens, it's going to be too late. You're going to be shit out of luck. There's not going to be any way for any of us normal people to buy silver and gold, and the money that you have is going to be worth nothing if you can even get it out of the bank. I mean, look what's happened in Greece, and there's enough history, recent history, to where you don't have to look very far to see what you're up against. So I encourage everybody to at least look into it and get a little bit. And I'm telling you, man, you don't have to have a big budget. You buy little pieces here and there, and before you know it, you got a fucking sack of silver. You don't want to keep it somewhere where people know about it. I don't know, man. Like I said, I haven't slept in 24 hours, so maybe I'm rambling, but I really hope you guys will look into that. And like I said, if you want a good, I guess you would call her, I don't know if she's a broker or a salesperson, whatever, an agent, let me know, and I'll turn you on to her, and you can give her a call, and she'll send you out a whole shitload of information. She'll email it to you, no pressure. And, if you're going to buy the gold, you don't want to buy the gold bars, you want to buy gold coins, because that way the government doesn't keep track of that shit. And also, they're not only valuable for the gold content, but the value of the coin. These coins are like, over 100 years old, some of these gold coins. So they've got their own value to them too. I wouldn't use that to go out and buy ammunition or food. I would use that as more of an investment during the recovery, after shit hits the fan, right? So that way you're hiding your money, or not hiding it, but you're moving it into precious metal, as opposed to a digital promise on a fucking bank account somewhere, which we all know there's no fucking metal box with your name on it and a bank full of money. If you got $10,000 in the bank, you don't have shit in the bank. You got a fucking electronic number that says that they'll give it to you. How you could trust that is beyond me. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing good, and that's it, man. If I got anything else to say, I'll make a video at home. But until then, you guys stay safe and enjoy the week. LMS Tactical out.
Make a fun of Chinese? You know fucking Chinese? Fuck you, American. No fucking Chinese.